It is time for this week's Health Watch with Dr. Syed Hussain from Trinity Health of New England. It's been a couple of weeks. I was off last Friday. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, likewise, Tim.
Yeah, glad to have you here. Okay, we're talking about two things winter-related. First of all, the winter blues. Second of all, the winter skin. And we're going to start with the winter blues. Technically, it's called Seasonal Affective Disorder, or SAD, which is a very appropriate acronym. What is happening here? And is it sort of latitude-based where we are?
Yeah, these are depression type of symptoms associated with the shorter days, longer nights that we see in winter, Tim. And what's important in terms of diagnosing this condition is that folks exhibit these symptoms during winter time. There's also a summertime seasonal affective disorder variant as well, but we're talking about winter here. So folks may be just sad, low energy, difficulty concentrating, maybe sleeping more. And just in general don't have the energy or the enthusiasm for activities of daily living, things that interested them in the past. They're like, oh, I'm not that interested. I just want to hibernate. I want to be away from everyone. Those type of symptoms.
I feel like those are the types of symptoms you could attribute to a lot of different things. So it might take you a little while to
there's a criteria, like I said. So folks need to exhibit these symptoms during winter. It needs to be at least 2 consecutive years or longer. And these depressive symptoms need to be mostly during wintertime than at other days, during other days of the year. So all of those put together may point towards a diagnosis. Next step would be make sure that you speak to a healthcare provider or a mental health therapist to see what things can benefit you from coming out of this slump.
I imagine getting outside more during the day would help. Also, I think light box therapy helps with that
Absolutely.
too,
Light
right?
therapy, definitely one. Vitamin D, linked to melatonin, which is linked to sleep, etc. So it's important that you go about doing your activities of daily living as much as you can, and you need to get that extra push. So get that extra push. Talk to someone who you trust, either a trusted friend or a relative. Confide in them and what you're feeling. And if at any point you develop suicidal tendencies or thoughts, it's really important you seek help immediately. There's a national suicide prevention hotline, a lifeline that you can call in or talk to a healthcare provider or someone you trust.
But it's good to know you can treat it if you hate the cold. You can treat it inside.
Now, on the far end, in addition to light therapy and vitamin D, some prescribers may actually, examine you and say, okay, you may benefit from antidepressant medications as well. So people who have underlying depression or bipolar disorder or other mental health conditions may be more prone to exhibiting symptoms of seasonal affective disorder.
Okay, let's talk about skin protection. That's another thing we tend to talk about more during the sun because, during the summer because the sun is stronger and we have problems with skin cancer. But winter provides its own unique problems to skin, doesn't it?
It does. The skin is drier, the air is drier, so skin can get drier. So there's some tips that you need to keep in mind. So don't take those hot, even though they feel good, hot, long showers because then that just decreases the natural oils off of your skin. Use a moisturizer immediately after you shower so that you can preserve and conserve the water on your skin to keep it moisturized. And lotions, try to avoid. Creams are better. Why? Because they contain glycerin. More ability to maintain and hold on to moisture in your skin. Try to always use sunscreen protection. So common misconception is, hey, we're in winter, we can go easy on sunscreen. No, sun's still out. SPF of 15 or higher is recommended. And, use a humidifier. That's also important because remember, the air is drier now.
Yes.
So using a humidifier may also help, especially in those folks who may have underlying dermatological conditions,
like
eczema,
psoriasis.
Exactly, psoriasis.
Okay. I was going to get to that next. You saw my eyes sort of go off for a second when you said creams instead of lotions, and I'm just now realizing I think I just conflated the two my whole life. What's the difference between a cream and a lotion?
It's the ingredients that creams and ointments may have that lotions may not have.
You mentioned glycerin?
Yep. It's things that will preserve moisture on your skin.
There you go. I don't use a lot of creams and lotions. What do I know about it? But this is why I ask.
Well, now you do.
And you learn these things. This is why we have Dr. Syed Hussain in here every week to be able to learn and lead healthier lives. Thank you so much for your time.